In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a watercolor technique to glaze textured mugs. Anything with texture, it'll work. So on the left side, those two mugs here, those are the watercolor technique. On the right, these are mugs that I just used, the technique I used in the coil bowl, which was put on a dark color, wipe it off so it stays in the recessed areas, and then put a light color on top. So the top one is dark color is pink, and then I wiped it off, and then I put yellow on top of it. And this blue one is black in the cracks, wiped it off, and put blue on the top. So I have a video for that already. It's the coil bowl video, the glazing of the coil bowl. So I'm going to put these aside. This is a perfectly fine way to glaze your texture mug, and you can see the inside I just put 3 coats so it's solid. That's my style. You can do whatever you want on the inside. So this one here I did yellow, or not yellow, purple, blue, and pink, and I used the watercolor technique. This one I did more drips, and I tried to align it so that like red wouldn't go on top of green and make brown. So I'm going to show you how to do one a little bit more like the purple one. So I have some glaze. Now I have three colors of blues. You can either stick to the same color family or use colors next to each other on the color wheel, analogous colors. You don't want to use opposite colors in the color wheel. Okay? You don't want to use like red and green or blue and orange or yellow and purple. I'm also using a nice soft bristled brush. I have some water and a sponge here, and a rag just to wipe my hands off, and my mug. So the first thing I'm going to do is just wipe down the mug with the water just to get off any dust.
All right, so like I said, I chose 3 different colors, and I'm going to get started. So on this one here, before I did the pink, the purple, and the blue, and I just kind of blobbed them on and let them all run together. And so this is a technique that you have to be okay with not being able to control and just kind of letting it go wherever it goes, because it's all about the water, and the water you can't control. So I'm going to take my brush and put it in the water and add some water to the center here. And then I'm going to choose one of my colors here to start with. I might choose the lightest one first, but it really doesn't matter because they're all going to kind of blend together. Oh, I think I'm choosing the darkest one there. And so just adding some Underglaze, this is all Underglaze, to my water, and then just kind of blobbing it on and letting it flow and drip. Now this is really watered down, and so if I want it to be really dark color, I normally, if it wasn't watered down, I would use 3 coats, but since this is watered down, I would probably use 6 coats. So you're going to have to do a lot of layers. Even if you think, oh, I already covered that, you should probably cover it a little bit more, because in the end, when I show you how covered it is and when it's all fired, it really is quite light. And so you still want it to be watery, but you know, go over each little spot 6 times, or sometimes I go over 2 times with one color and then 2 times with another color, and like I said, they're going to kind of overlap and blend and bleed. So I will let you just watch me do this. I do change colors in a minute, and I just use the same center well there with water, and I just add more water and then add a different color. You can clean out the inside if it gets really dirty, but you're blending these colors anyway, so that should work. So here we go in fast forward. All right, so I have put many coats of the watercolor underglaze on the outside, and now I'm going to use this one of the same blues here to do 3 solid coats on the inside. And this I am not watering down. Okay, so I will have a really solid, dark, saturated blue on the inside, and it'll be very watery on the outside. So I just didn't film all of me making all of the 6 layers on the outside. I thought that would be kind of boring. So now you can watch me glaze the inside, and I'll come back when it's all done.